Good morning, ladies and gents. Wanted to give you a quick catch up and talk about why alliances are important in Conflict of Nations World War III, right? So you can see here's the game that I'm playing. It's 2902889. And there's some open spots in here. It's day 5 already, but that's okay. They kick inactives out, so you can jump in the game if you want to. But to talk about alliances, if you look now, you'll notice that we have some peace treaties or green lands, no red lands around us yet for declared wars. But what's important about the alliance is now I'm in an alliance with DR Congo, Namibia, and South Africa. So these guys can go finish Angola, finish off Zambia, and then you can see that we're all kind of marching towards, you can tell like this Congo unit, he's fighting a little bit of Zambia, probably going to lose that particular battle, but he did take the town, which is super important. Now, if you look at where he's going to vacate the town, which I wouldn't recommend, but most people log into the game once or twice a day, so they'll make changes, but he's trying to move down to this town and take this town over, right? The more towns you take out, the more time it takes to less production, the less troops you build. So it's kind of good if he can get rid of these. He's also bringing troops down this way to take the lands, which will produce less income for what is this one, for Zambia. At the same time, we're going to start marching on Mozambique here, and it is a person player on here, human player, Mazadura, and he's got 6 cities, which is soon going to be quite a bit less, right? So he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because the Zambia one was up here. So you can tell now, you can see your partner's movements, like they're looking to take these lands over here. So if you highlight the unit, it'll tell you where it's going. He's going to secure some towns and work his way up the coast. Smart move. There's no threat of attack from the south because I'm here. And so now I am, he's also moving to the same, he saw what I did. Oh, I'm sorry, this is actually me. My guy flew from Cape Town up to here because the quickest way was to get the boost speed through this arid land and then come through. The game will automatically show you that, though. Like, if I wanted to move this unit to here, it's going to tell you like where the actual best place to go and give you the routing and all that. Now you can now click on it and set points and all that stuff too, but I'm going to right click out. We're staging here to go into Maputo with the rest of our alliance. I'm going to take Maputo Beira and then let them take Bulawa, Harare, and then he'll be down to 2 towns within probably, I would say, the next 2 days. So I'm going to join my forces, send them on separate attacks, and then I'm going to take this, which is the capital. It'll throw his units into disarray a little bit. He'll have to move his capital, which unless he has enough resources and money, he won't be able to do. And then that's going to really stranglehold this Mozambique right here. So a little bit of stuff going on there. Another important thing is if I go into diplomacy now and I sort by teams, you got to hit it twice. You'll see that Argentina, Brazil, Mexico. So you try to look and see who your next alliance is that is going to come after you, right? Peru, Indonesia, Canada, no. Romania, Ukraine, Belarus, those guys, no. I'm going to talk about this one first, the Ukraine to Poland alliance, because there's a lot going on, and I'm going to show you this. So then there's a Southeast Asia, not going to come after us, but then we have Mali, Algeria, and Cameroon. Algeria, one of my favorite teams to play. Cameroon already losing here, and they gave a generic little thing. So, and then it's us, right? Now we're going to add Kenya because that's Toast from the comments. So he's going to come in and join ours. But then we have Egypt, Syria, Libya, Ethiopia. So if we can join, knock out this smaller alliance first, then we can turn our sights on Egypt, Syria, and Libya. And I'll show you what's going on. So that would mean that right here is an alliance, and then right here is an alliance, and that's us down here. Another one is if you look here, you can tell Europe is just on fire all over the place. Absolutely, France has made a 22-town run and just blazed through Europe on there, but he's not in an alliance. So, as these other nations start to gain back, they're going to be shooting back to those countries. You can tell there's a lot going on through Turkey over here, and this is where Egypt and Syria we're taking over towns from Saudi Arabia, I believe. So there is just so much going on here. On the map, there's already a lot of fighting on day 5. That does 2 things. One, it can weaken you, right? So if you get a lot of troops out quick and then they're damaged and hurt and easy to take over, then you leave yourself at prey for those who waited to like day 8, 9, or 10, got some stronger units. They're going to come behind you and just wipe you out. Or the second thing, which is a positive, is you get 15, 16, 17 cities and you start boosting your production. You sell off the extra supplies and then you surge forward with some new troops. So there's a kind of a couple of theories there, right? How aggressive do you go and how defensive do you go? So the play for us is right now, you as the movements show, I can click on him and it says I'm going to arrive at 0941. Which is a pretty long time from now. It's only 16:59 on the game clock, or 1700. But if I look down here, I got about 4 hours here. I got about five and a half there. So I'm going to be able to launch these first two once they link up. I'm going to look at what the stack does and split it based on efficiency. And I'm going to explain that later on when I do the second video today. I'm going to do one later on tonight once this attack actually gets rolling, and show you how to split a group and how to make sure they're performing at max, right? Not much else to point out on the screen right now. Just wanted to give you a day 5 update. Hope you guys are doing well. Let me know any questions you have in the comments box. Thanks. See ya.